Hello and welcome to this class. In today's lesson, we are looking at the stem and leaf plots. This is a visual tool for numerical data. My name is Eunice Frimpong, and let's get right into it. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to, one, define a stem and leaf plot, two, identify the stem and leaf components of a number, three, construct a stem and leaf plot from raw numerical data, 4. Interpret the distribution and spread of values in a stem and leaf plot. And 5. Recognize when a stem and leaf plot is a suitable tool for data presentation. So what is a stem and leaf plot? A stem and leaf plot is a way to display numerical data while preserving the original values. So it's simply a presentation format for presenting or displaying your numerical data without modifying your original values in any way. So the key parts of a stem and leaf plot is one, the stem, which is the leading digits or the digits, and then the leaf, which is the final digits. So why do we use stem and leaf plots? It is great for small and medium data sets. It's very easy to spot the mode in a data set when you present it in a stem and leaf plot. And again, it retains the original value. Some ways of presenting data tampers with the original value. So the format of original values is changed. But with the stem and leaf plot, the format of original values is maintained. It is not affected in any way. It is only displayed in a particular way. So let's look at this example. On a university campus, the number of WhatsApp scam incidents identified each day for 20 days is shown below. Construct a stem and leaf plot for this data. So we have 20, and the number of WhatsApp scams for each. For day one, there were 25 scams. Then for another day, we had 31 scams. For day three, we had 20 scams, and so on and so forth. On the final day, there were 45 scams. So let's go into how to construct a stem and leaf plot. The first step is to order the data. So from this data we have over here, we have presented it in this form. So we have started, we began from the lowest value all the way to the highest value. Then step two is to build the plot. So how do you build the plot? Your interest, the solution, the steps here said that the leading digit should be your stem and the final digit should be your leaf. So in this case, look at the first number. 2 can also be written as, for any single digit number like 2, you can also write it as 02. So if you have 5, you can write as 05. Therefore, this 2 has a 0. We are not in front of it like this. So the leading digit here is 0, which is your stem. And then the final digit is 2, which is your leaf. All right. So the next number is 13. The leading digit is 1 in your stem. And the final digit is 3. We have it there. The next number is 14. The leading digit is 1. But we've already written 1 as a stem, so we are not going to write 1 again. But we'll rather write just the leaf of 14. So we bring 4 here to show that this is the final digits, because 14 has its leading digits already presented in the stem and leaf plots because of 13. All right. So now let's consider these next 3 numbers, 20, 23, and 25. They each have the same stem of 2, which is the leading digits. So I write the stem down 2, and then the final digits are the leaves. We have 0, 3, and then 5. So I write them down like that, 0, 3, and 5. Let's look at the next set of numbers. Great. For all these numbers I've underlined here, the leading digits is 3, which becomes our stem. Remember, because we cannot repeat, we don't have to repeat the stems, I can take them together like this. So they all share the same stem. Then I write out their individual leaves. So I have 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and then 6. So I come here, the leaves 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, and 6. Again, we have the next set who have their stem as 4. So 43, 44, 44, and 45. The stem is 4, and the leaves are 3, 4, 4, and then so the leaves are 3, 4, and then 5. So we have 3, 4, 4, and 5. Finally, we have this list 5, 51, 52, and 57. Their stem is 5, and their leaves are 1, 2, and 7. So 1, 2, and 7. So we've been able to construct a stem and leaf diagram without affecting the originality of the numbers. You realize that from this stem and leaf plot, I can get the numbers again. Because look at the first line. I know this is 0, 2. So I can just write out 0, 2, comma. This I have 13 and then 14. So my next numbers are 13, comma 14. My next numbers are 20, 23, and 25. So I have here 20, 23, and 25. Okay. And you can go on and do the rest for 30s, the 40s, and the 50s. So with doing this, you have your original numbers back. They have not been affected in any way. What are some insights from this particular stem and leaf plot? We can see that the most frequent range is the 30s. That is the stem 3. So we can see that the stem 3 has the most numbers. And we also see that we don't have any extreme values per se. The lowest is 2 and the highest is 57. And most incidents are falling between 20 and 45. So most of the numbers are from 20 to 45, with just a few of them less than 20 and more than 45. So these are some insights from the stem and leaf plots that I have observed. Have you also observed any? You can also take notes of them and write them down. Example 2, daily rental data. So there are 15 days here, and this data is indicating the number of rentals that happen in a particular day. So first day there were 12 rentals, second day there were 9 rentals, third day were 15 rentals, all the way on the 15th day there were 12 rentals. So let's go ahead to plot the stem and leaf diagram. The first step is to order your data. So we try to rearrange this data by starting from the minimum and ending with the maximum number or the highest number. The next step is to build the plot. So we have the stem section and then the leaves column. Interestingly, with this data, there's one number with a stem of 0, which is the single digit number 9. So 0 as a stem and then 9 as a leaf. All the rest seem to have the same stem, which is 1, because all the numbers are in their teens. So all of these have the same stem as 1. So we just write out their leaves. So the leaf for this is 1. It's here, 1. We have here 2, 2, and then here 3, all the way to the last leaf, which is 9. All right. So what is the insight from this particular stem and leaf plot? Most values are in their teens. In fact, all the values except 1 are in the teens. There is only one day with fewer than 10 rentals, okay, which is the first day. There were 9 rentals. And then the data is evenly spread between from 11 to 19, okay. So the data is quite spread from 11 to 19. So these are my insights from the stem and leaf plot. What also is your insight? You can take notes of them and write them down. Now here is a review exercise. An insurance researcher collected the number of car thefts reported daily for 30 days. Construct a stem and leaf plot using the raw data below. Now there's a question here. The question here says use these stems: 50 to 54, 55 to 59, 60 to 64, 65 to 69, 70 to 74, and then 75 to 79. The first step for us is to arrange the data in order. So let's make an attempt to do that. So step 1. Now this part is simply extra information for solving the question. It's something for you to take note of. So now I've moved on to solution of the question. I'm going to arrange the data in order. The lowest number I can see here seems to be 50. So I have 50 and I can cross it out. I don't have 50 again, but I have 51 and 51 again here. So I can write it out, 51, 51. Then do I have 52? Yes, 52 is here. Glance through it again. That's all there is, 52. Then is there 53? Yes, 1, 53, another one, so 2. All right, so there are 2 of the 53s. Then is there 54? There is no 54. Is there 55? Yes, 1, 2, and that's all. All right, so do we have 56? Yes, 1, and that's it. Do we have 57? Yes, 1, 2. So 57, 57. Do we have 58? Yes, 1. So I have here 58. Do we have 59? Yes, there's 159 here. Do we have 60? No 60. No, but there's 62. One here. Just 162. 63. Yes, there's 163. 64. No 64. 65. Yes, 1, 2. So there are two 65s. I'm going to continue from here. 66. Yes, 1, 2, two of them. 67. All right, 1. That's all. 67. All right, so next one we have, is there 68? 1. 68. 69. 1. Can I have 69 here? Great. So 69. Is there 70? No. 71? No. 72? Yes. 73? Yes. It's just 1. 74? No. 75? Yes. 1, 2. 76? No. 77? Yes. 79? Yes. And we are done. All the numbers have been crossed out, so we've exhausted everything. That's great. It takes a while to arrange this, but it's always worth it. Let's move to plotting our stem and leaf diagram. So I'm going to indicate my stem and then my leaf. Now, remember the caution here. Use stems 50 to 54. And then also another stem is given as 55 to 59, which means we'll have two stems that have the number 5. Because this first one will will take numbers that have the stem of 5 and the leaves from 0 to 4. And this will have stem of 5 and leaves from 5 to 9. So we have to separate these two stems because of this caution that we've been given. We've been told to use the stems 50 to 54 as 1, 55 to 59 as 1. So all the numbers that fall from 50 to 54, they will have one stem. All the numbers that fall from 55 to 59 will have one stem. That's how come we have two stems here as 5 and 5. So let's start. The 64, 65 should also form one stem. So from 64, 60, from 60 to 64, the stem is going to be 6. 65 to 69, the stem will also be 6. 70 to 74, the stem will be 7. And then 75 to 79, the stem will be 7. All right, so let's start. 50 to 54. The numbers are, we have 0, the leaf here is 0, 51, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3. So all these numbers use the stem 5, which is from 50 to 54. Now from 55 to 59, we have all the way here. So we have here 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 9 as the leaves. 60 to 64, these two numbers. So we have the leaves as 2 and then 3. 65 to 69. So from here all the way to here. So the leaves are 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 9. Then we have 70 to 74, which is 2 and then 3. And then 75 to 79. So here we have 5, 5, 7, 8, and 9. So we have filled out our stem and leaf plots for this particular example. My insights here are, I realized that the numbers, the stem 55 to 59 and then 60 to 64 have the highest values, and the data seems to be evenly spread. So this is the process you go through to construct your stem and leaf plots and gather some insights from your data.